In one. Then we have the two car of McDonald. Richter's, and that'll be Bryce Bayfield will be your second row.
Definitely cream rising to the top. Those top four cars are going to be locked together for this one. Pearley and McDonald get us underway. Richter's goes with, as does Bayfield, as they charge down into turn number one.
They're banging doors over the line and they come to the front straight away into turn one. McDonald's holding tough around the outside. They're still banging all the way down the back straight away. They're side by side for the race lead.
Leaving nothing on the table. Junior Sedans side by side. Oh, Pearley and McDonald up against the fence as AJ goes into the fence, exiting corner number 4. Richards is with these front two as Pearley's now made the pass and locked himself into the lead.
This is going to be a cracking feature race out here, Carina, so make sure you pay attention. Here comes McDonald. He's in the back of Peel as they come into turn number 3 and 4. He backs out of it though, and Peel straightens up and keeps it going to the straight.
Tiniest little touch there from Billy, just unweighted the car. Was not a whole lot in it. It was almost a whisker touch. As Pearley doing a great job to stay ahead of the McDonald machine. Richards is right there. Bayfield's still with this group after tussling earlier on with Ray. Great to see they got the car out. Oh!
How's that from AJ McDonald getting getting all out of shape out of 4. Curtis Peel ran really wide on exit as well, and nearly tagged the wall, had it back out of it. I think Billy might have just followed in, but he holds on to the second position for now. He's lost a bit of ground to Curtis out front, but Richards and Bayfield are hot in pursuit of that number 2 car.
Yeah, plenty of laps still to go in this one. Time for movers and shakers. Does anyone have anything for Curtis Peel, our leader at the moment? Billy McDonald from Kane Richards and Bryce Bayfield. Bayfield's got a good run on Richards now. Oh, Pearley's broken something in the front end. He's in the wall. Looked like the right-hand front collapsed. Didn't see it fully, but the way the car was stationary up against the fence looked like the front's been pulled out of it. Not sure if that happened before the wall or after. But talk about a night of leaders going out. And Curtis Peel is going to be OUT out of this one.
Oh, what a disappointment. What a heartbreaking night for some of these drivers. I missed the incident, but you can see the mark on the wall, and I looked over and all you could see was the rear end off the ground. So a heavy hit there for Kurt. Hopefully he's all okay. Was looking in command of that one too, Breno. He was on rails in that race and starting to pull away from the field. Oh yeah, I was, and it was well needed. That's for sure. It's still early spring, so it's the nights are still getting pretty fresh. But I tell you what, the action has been on the track, and even every division has had their battles tonight, and it's been great to see.
And that's our runners for our Top Star final. So Billy to lead them away from Richter's. These three were mighty close for that first instance of this one. They're ready for a start. Lights go green and they're away.
Richter's immediately on the back bumper of McDonald's ahead into turn 1 and 2. Does Richter's have the pace to challenge the Bundaberg 2 of Billy McDonald? They make a bit of contact out of turn 2. They both head the right direction as Bayfield starting to come under pressure from Patrick Ray. Can Paddy Ray get the Coastal Blinds car up there?
Ray hits a run there in turn 4 and bounces the Bundaberg 31 through the air. He's underneath Bayfield now. Gets good drive mid-corner, but Bayfield slams the door shut and Ray's got to back out of it to avoid an incident. He does so. But it's still Billy McDonald from Kane Richter's and Bryce Bayfield to top 3.
Oh, Billy McDonald once again gets all out of shape in the middle of 3 and 4. Richter's looking at the inside into turn 1, but now here comes Bayfield as well, so Richter's has to be careful here. He might be challenging for the race lead, but he might just lose second spot if he's not careful.
And there's very few drivers that'll go as deep into the corner as Billy McDonald. So if you're going to go down underneath, you've got to be a long way alongside, because he fires the number 2 machine all the way mid-corner before he stands on the brakes. So if Richter's wants to go underneath, he's going to need to be pretty much fully alongside.
Here comes Bryce Bayfield up the corner. Richter's out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. He's going to slide up into second spot, but Richter's going to try and hold tough around the outside. But Bryce says, thank you very much, I'm up to P2.
Great piece of driving from Bryce Bayfield. Goes a little high. Gets a good line actually. He's going to try and get good drive out of 2. Gets a little sideways this time, so Richter's is back on the rear bumper as the Elan car gets out of shape in turns 3 and 4. Rejoins in front of our leaders.
Does a good job. It keeps to the bottom of the racetrack though, so the leaders can go around him and keep the racing going as McDonald goes very crossed up the middle of 1 and 2. And that just allows Bayfield just to close the gap ever so slightly.
Yeah, that McDonald car just not seeming so stable on corner exit. Car very, very twitchy as it goes to exit both 2 and 4. As long as he can hold on to it, it's not too much of a problem, but if he makes one mistake or lets go of the wheel, it'll shoot the car sideways.
Richter's looking very racy at the moment. Richter's and Bayfield did identical lap times that time, and look at them, they're side by side once again out of turn 4.
Bayfield got a good run out of 4 that time, went all the way up against the concrete, but he's struggling through turns 1 and 2, and Richter's has definitely got the better of that, but I think Bryce is better at the other end of the racetrack. So while these guys are fighting, Billy's stepping out as Herwig in front of our leaders, holding his line. He's a bit all over the racetrack at the moment. Has brought Bayfield and Richter's back into this fight.
Bayfield and Richter's going around the outside of Herwig, the slower car through turns 1 and 2. Richter's has a little bit of trouble trying to negotiate the 75, so he loses a bit of time to Bayfield ahead. Bayfield a little bit crossed up on the exit of turn 4. That's going to cost him a little bit of time as he tries to chase down Billy McDonald in the Bundaberg 2 car. Through 1 and 2 they come once again. Richter's right on the bumper of Bayfield as they head down the back straightaway.
Second place not done with yet. Richter's shows the nose underneath. Bryce goes all the way into turn 3. They're banging panels. Come out of the final corner, 1 lap to go. Billy McDonald is your leader from Bayfield and Richter's.
Bayfield's the one who's holding on to the spot for the moment. Can he hold on? He's got 240 metres left to run. Billy McDonald is going to go through 3 and 4. He'll be able to hold on to the race lead. Bayfield will hold on second, but ladies and gentlemen, feature race winner, it's Billy McDonald. Bryce Bayfield holds on to second. Richter's third.
We'll send Braden over to the burnout pad for our trophy presentation. Something new this season. We're going to do our Junior Sedan trophy presentations over on the burnout pad to include you, the fans. So our steward will tell our top 3 to make their way with the burnout pad as Billy McDonald collects his checkered flag.
And ladies and gentlemen, as your feature race winner makes his way around for his victory lap, put your hands together for the Bundaberg 2. It's Billy McDonald!
Are we going to see some reverse donuts? We certainly are.
Why not? First feature race of the year. Come on, folks, make some noise for him!
These kids only 10 to 16 years old. The racing we just saw was top notch from start to finish. Give him a round of applause through 3 and 4 as he comes by. So Billy McDonald will return his flag and make his way to the burnout pad for our trophy presentations.